All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready to rumble because today is gonna be one heck of a beautiful day out here on the F1 2020 game. So, you are now doing the Acoria eSport gaming league here, ladies and gentlemen. This is round 2. Sorry about that, I'm just really trying to sort out my seat here. This is round 2, and it was quite exciting. Yesterday. It felt like yesterday, but it was last week Saturday. What an epic race we had last time. Yes, there's a few drivers on the track, but trust me, it was quite epic, and we saw a lot of side-by-side racing without a doubt. And I hope you guys really did enjoy that as much as I did. A lot of epic moments happening. So yeah, it's epic. And I hope you guys are ready to rumble as much as I am. You got your snacks, you got your drinks. Yes, I do have my drinks. Snacks a little bit far away, but I'll have to reach out to go get them. But yeah, I hope you guys are ready to rumble with those, and you want to keep your eyes glued to the screen because we're going to be seeing a lot of epic racing today. We do have a new racer who's going to be joining in today. Unfortunately, Crispy won't be able to join us in today. He's just not feeling well today, but we've got a new racer, and you're almost probably familiar with his name. His name is Ladmine, so it's going to be quite epic. Hey, Trixie! Oh boy, Trixie is saying today's going to show everybody who he is. That's going to be quite a fantastic thing to see out there, Trixie. I hope you bring out that awesome spirit that you have as always onto the track. Right, so as I'm trying to sort out my seat here quickly. Alright, there we go. Just recliner seats, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so without any further ado, let us get straight into the track layout here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to take you through on how the track looks like, and I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with how it looks like. So let's get rolling, let's get everything going. So let's have a quick look at the beautiful track of Bahrain. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right here, we do have the Bahrain track coming up onto your screens, as I'm just quickly sorting out a few quick things out here. Boop and boop. Right, let me take you through track guide for days, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, we're on the Bahrain Grand Prix. Round 2 on our side, obviously. It's round 21 on an official calendar for 2021. But this beautiful dusty track out here is full of quite interesting, mixy turns to say. But it is a high-speed track, a lot of straight line speeds and a whole lot of high-speed corners that are coming up. But yet again, just complemented by those sharp hairpins also that come around. So obviously 3 DRS zones on this track, which will be from turn 3 going all the way up into turn 4, and then there's the back straight that we do have, which will be from turn 10 to turn 11 there, right behind the pits to really say. So maybe a few mechanics might actually jump out to the other side and like, yeah, bruh, go a little bit faster. Well, I hope they do that in Formula One. I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, you could, just put out a sign there for your driver to have a look. But I don't know if that's illegal. It's just an idea, quick idea. Maybe they could use that on an official Formula One track. But as you can hear in the background, the guys are already lined up for their quali session right there. So this whole entire track is full of twisty bends, beautiful, fast twisty bends, but also a bit of an up and down moment happening towards the start finish and towards the first corner. It's uphill from that side on, but you can already hear a few engines roaring right here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready to rumble as much as I am, because I am definitely ready to rumble out here. So let's get Right, so let's get cracking out here, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be one heck of a beautiful day out here on the Bahrain track. How can I say beautiful? I mean, it's all dusty and everything, really. Not everybody likes the dustiness of Bahrain, to really put it in such a way, but we do have 4 drivers that are out on the track currently, and we'll most probably just get on board with some of them right now as we sort out our telemetry for today. So you can see right there, we are on board with King Alpha, who is currently getting the feel for his car there, right there. That's quite interesting, you know, just really revving your car up like that. You might just destroy the engine. Why would you want to do that, you know? But hey, it's, you know what, I don't know. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. So right, let's see how this rocks up for us, ladies and gentlemen, right here. This is going to be one heck of a beautiful race here today on the Bahrain Grand Prix, the Acoria track. So we're now going to get on board with Joshua right here, who's currently approaching the last corner of the Bahrain track. Now, it doesn't open up the corner quite well. This right-hander, you need to just slip over to the left a bit there and then just get onto the curb a bit and then just shoot straight through the apex. But hey, you know what? People have different ways of driving. The driving lines are a little bit different, you know. It's up to the racer. So let's see how he goes. Hard braking into the first corner. Opens up the first corner. Ooh, a bit of late braking them cost him a bit of a time. They're going out wide on the first corner, but going all the way up to turn 4. DRS wide open right here. The first DRS zone right here. Would be able to open it up nice. Ooh, brakes in quite early there, but doesn't open up the corner once again. That's a bit of a mistake there. You lose out on crucial few tenths every time a person does that. Ooh, that's a high-speed corner. You just flick it down again, you can get it right on that one there. But as he now goes down the hill, just hard braking, takes it right hander. It seems to have struggled there. Most probably, you know what, he's still getting acquainted to this track also at the same time. Some drivers just prefer not to practice, you know, maybe could be, but you never know. We can't really judge. But yeah, here we go now. This is the back straight. DRS once again wide open. Hard braking out. Just keeping the speed there. Staying in 4th gear. Just manages to keep the car a little bit on the track for a bit now. Approaching this tricky section right here. This double right-hander does tend to throw the rear end off a bit and catches a lot of drivers off. By surprise to say. So now as we approach the last corner, this is going to be a racking lap right here from Joshua. He's going to be getting provisional pole for now. We do have 13 minutes left of this qualifying session, so this is going to be quite interesting. We've got Joshua doing a 132, now taken down by King Alpha doing a 128.4. That's Joshua's teammate there in the Ferrari team. So this is going to be quite an interesting one now here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we do have Ferrari 1 and 2, and there we go. Kuhn now giving us a 137 in his Renault. That's quite interesting. He's most probably still going out for another one there, but let's see how he does. He doesn't utilize so much of his ERS there. It looks like he's on his off lap, or to say out lap. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But if you've just joined the stream, I'd like to welcome you guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful evening at home there, and I hope you guys are ready with snacks and drinks to make sure that you don't miss out on the epic racing that you're going to be seeing here today on the Acoria eSport Racing League. We are here doing the 2020 eSports League, and this Bahrain track shows no mercy. Oh! Ooh, that's a bit of a problem right there. A bit of a block happening there for the poor Red Bull. Lad mine in the AlphaTauri in his out lap. He's most probably trying to see what he can do right now, ladies and gentlemen. But we do have Trixie right here. He's currently on his hot lap. Oh, very nice, neat driving coming from Trixie. He's doing a real good job so far. This is looking quite excellent, I must say, ladies and gentlemen. Clean approaches to the corners and real good exits. Are they fast exits or fast approaches? We'll never know. We'll just have to look at the time right there. Because sometimes, well, not really sometimes, but many a times we've been proven wrong when the driver seems to be driving slow. That laps tends to be quite a fast lap. So there we go. Trixie taking provisional pole with a 127.6. This man has definitely showed us that that lap was a blistering lap. Alright, so we currently have Landmine and Marcus who still said, oh, Landmine loses the rear end. I did say, ladies and gentlemen, that double right-hander can be quite a tricky one. As you can see right there, Landmine losing his rear end on the last right-hander. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are having a beautiful evening today. And thank you for joining us, because it's going to be one beautiful race that we're going to get today, without a doubt. I'm telling you now, it is going to be crispy. Right, so let's see how this is going to work out for this young man right here. Landmine now, his tires are still really hot. Hopefully he'll be able to, okay, go straight into the pit. I was about to say, hopefully he'll be able to cool them down before he could actually really start putting a lot of pressure on those tires. But anyways, let's get on board with Marcus right here in his Haas car. You can see right here, it's following the eSport drivers and racing line, going out wide onto the curb just to open up that entry into the corner, just to get in touch a little bit with the apex, just a bit of a tickle there to the apex, and then carrying on with a really good fast exit. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, he seems to be getting it right so far. It looks like it's a blistering fast lap right here. Hard braking towards this left-hander. Ooh, could have braked in a little bit earlier. Seems like he braked in quite late. Just running him a little bit wide and not being able to carry out a bit of speed right there. Now just flicks the car left, going up the hill towards the double right-hander. Will he be able to nail this? Oh, stays away from the curbs. If you stay away from the curbs, the car doesn't pick up the rear end, and you'll be fine through the double right-hander. It seems like Landmine has actually touched those curves, and that's why I saw him spinning out. But you can see right here, is really utilizing the width of the track as much as he can, exploiting the game's track limits. And there we go, a 126.5 coming from Marcus. What a lap, ladies and gentlemen. What a lap of note. Wow, unbelievable, I must say. Right, so let's have a quick squeeze right here, just to have a look and see how everybody is doing on the YouTube channel. Alright, so far we've got 8 minutes to go, and we have a few drivers who are going out to try and better off their times. Drivers are queuing, and we still have 2 drivers who have still yet to set a time. So Landmine is still yet to set a time. Salty is also still yet to set a time. I wonder what is going on with the young man, as he's still yet to set a beautiful time out there. So let's have a look and see. Hello Crispy, how you doing there, young man? Yeah, only 7 drivers here today, young man. Only 7 drivers. Only 7. But yes, it is still quite cool. We still have a few drivers for us there. I'm just gonna put this right here so I can see the YouTube chat for a moment there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be quite an interesting race here today that we're going to be getting. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready, because it's going to be hectic. Mancho. Who's Mancho? Right, so Joshua's gone out for a bit of not a lap most probably. He wants to show the guys that he can actually move up a little bit on the ladder. But let's have a look now. We do have Landmine who's came out. He's on his out lap. We're still yet to get Salty. Salty's still yet to set us a real good time. Quite interesting, ladies and gents. Quite an interesting one right there. Alright, so let's see how this goes right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this is going to go out for Landmine. Will he be able to get himself into the top 3 positions out here? Everybody's already top 10. Will he be able to get into top 3? We'll have to wait and see. We've got 6 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting quite a bit of a tricky moment right now. Ooh, We do have Salty's gone out for a set of mediums here, deciding that he's going to have a bit of a different strategy compared to the other guys. Rocket out of a set of mediums first. So, yes, it is quite interesting how aggressive Bahrain is on the tires. So most probably Salty's got some sort of a strategy that we do not know about, and he might get himself in a real good position. Here we go now, hard braking into the first corner coming from Landmine right here. Oh, just nips a little bit of that apex right there and taking it left-hander one also, and doing a real good job, getting a lot of real good speed going up the hill into hard braking again. Ooh, a nice racing line coming from Landmine so far. This is looking real great for AlphaTauri right here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see right here, he is really nailing the corners. Will he be able to take on Marcus? Marcus really nailed the corners sweetly. Nice and confident, smooth input coming through from him, and you can see right there, Landmine that's where Marcus went out a little bit wide. Landmine has now managed to really get the braking right and actually get himself into a situation where he can actually have a better exit right here. But here we go now, he's quite aggressive on that left hander. Let's see how this is going to work out for him. He has to remember now not to touch the curb as he goes up. Ooh, real good one there. Oh, car runs out a little bit wide, keeping the speed going all the way down the hill towards the the last corner, the first corner. Interesting. All right, so let's see how this is going to work out for Landmine right now. Landmine, is he going to be able to get into the top 3 positions right here, ladies and gentlemen? Will he be able to do it? Oh, just misses out by a tenth. Just misses out by a tenth of getting that first place position. So currently 4 minutes to go. Marcus still on provisional pole. This is going to be hectic. This is going to be hectic. Right, so we do have Salty right here now, who's just started his flying lap. He's decided to go the opposite direction to what everybody's going to take, and he's decided to go for a set of medium compound tires. Now he's really sitting right nicely there, really engaging quite well with the car, staying on the racing line, keeping everything nice and neat there. A bit of a flick on the gears there just to keep the car back from rolling over towards the exit too much and going into the track limits. But so far he's looking quite decent, quite comfortable, and let's see how he does under this hard brake. He manages to keep it together. Oh, real good, real good. Short shifted a little bit too early there, lost out on a little bit of a few crucial tenths for this young man. So let's see how is he going to do now as he's rocking it all the way up now, approaching the double right and a bit of more speed than Landmine and Marcus on the corner. Let's see how he does now, stays really close. Now just nips the apex, gets back onto the power quite nicely. That's real good so far from Salty. Is he going to topple? Oh, that's interesting. He's decided that he's not going to use his DRS or some sort. What's going on? Okay. Alright, that's quite interesting that he's not pushing hard. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is quite interesting. That is quite interesting. He's not going to push hard. We'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to wait and see what is going on with this young man. What is going on? Is he yet to show us some true potential? There's 2 more minutes to go of this quali session. We already have the Ferraris, most probably, well, one Ferrari is currently at the bottom currently, but we have one of the Ferraris that are shooting straight for the pit or so. Seemingly it looks like the Ferraris wanted to go out for a bit of another hot lap coming out from them, but it doesn't look great so far. I hope things will work out well for Ferrari today. I hope it will. Look, it is going to be quite a rough one for Ferrari, but we'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just trying to see here if everything is going quite well. Right. So it's also chilled right now. We've got 2 drivers out laps. That is Landmine and Trixie. Are they deciding that they're gonna shoot for a bit of a different story? Right. Quite interesting. It is quite interesting. Right, so as we headed towards the end of this beautiful quali session, and now we're preparing for the race, this is going to be quite an interestingly hectic race that we're going to see right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be quite interesting, ladies and gentlemen, but here it is. Here it is. It is about to come through. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, as I sort out a few things on the stream right here. Right, so that is now concluded our current quali session. I'll see you guys just now. I just want to quickly catch something quickly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as we now in the beginning, we had some greatness in the beginning. Okay, right, so let's see how this is going to work out for everybody right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we now pretty much done with our quali session. As Landmine comes through with a 125.8. Okay, a tad faster than Marcus. So Landmine has had a real great strategy right there, ladies and gentlemen, deciding that he's going to shoot for the stars and take on Marcus's pole position start on the grid. So this is quite an interesting one. It's quite fascinating how this turned out for Landmine. Landmine is just on some sort of fiery moment right there. Managed to get the 210s somewhere to beat Marcus. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how this is going to work out. So far everything is looking real great. Just making sure everything is good right here as we see. Boy, I'm ready, boys and girls. I am ready. Look at that. Would you look at that? 7 drivers. Alpha, Tari, being led by Landmine. Marcus in the house. Trixie, 3rd place in the Alpha. Ferrari taken by King Alpha. So King Alpha has been doing quite great right here, ladies and gentlemen, this season around. Last season it wasn't looking great, but this time he's doing well. Salty, one of our new drivers in the Red Bull. Qin, also one of our new drivers in 6th place position. Joshua taking 7th. One of our new drivers. This is going to be quite interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready, because it's going to be one hell of a beautiful night today. Right. Let the games begin, ladies and gentlemen. Let it begin. In the beginning, things were great, and now they're going to be awesome and fiery. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I hope you guys are not going to be missing out on the great action that we're going to be having right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be epic. One hell of an epic race that we're going to get here. So I hope you guys are ready for this as much as I am, because some real good stuff here. Right, so let's see. Okay, as we are now currently still loading. Okay, waiting for players. We most probably have maybe a few players. Alright, session is about to start. Queuing is all ready. The guards are getting themselves ready. It's a bit of a psych out here. This is a 50% race, ladies and gentlemen, so it is going to be somewhat almost a sprint event, but not really. But look at this here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be flawless. I'm telling you. No issues from the start. I'm telling you now. It's all going to be fancy. Let's see how this is going to rock out for us. Right, as we wait. What's going on? There we go. As everybody readies up, we're waiting for that one. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, as we are now waiting for the lights to go out, will we get real good racing here? Side by side racing. As the lights go out, we do have. Oh, Reynolds is having a bit of an issue there. Did not start his car. Oh, that is not looking great for the Reynolds. But as we head down towards three-way battle happening there between Alfa Haas and Ferrari. The Ferrari managing to sneak by between the two. Ferrari seem to have gotten a real. Oh, we do have the Haas. Oh no. The Haas just spun out somewhat like Grosjean looks. Oh no. He managed to keep it. He managed to put it together. We almost had a Grosjean moment. We almost saw a repeat of what has happened before in Formula 1, ladies and gentlemen. So far, we've got a virtual safety car. Wow. What an interesting start right there. That was definitely almost a Grosjean moment right there, ladies and gentlemen. But here we are now, back at it again. We have Trixie, who has DNF'd. Oh, it looks like Trixie has missed the braking line and is now bended. And now we are seeing right here, King Alpha putting a lower pressure on Landmine. Landmine just still keeping it together there, not really pushing too hard, but also have Salty was coming right behind. He's just managed to get a purple on the first. Oh, boy. This is looking real bad. This is definitely looking real bad right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, but it's going to be an epic one. It is going to be an epic one right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we see right here. Oh, right, so we do have Landmine just taking that fastest time there so far. We are seeing that Salty is now right behind. Ooh, the Ferrari of Josh was having a bit of a moment there in the background. But, they go side by side into the fourth corner almost there. And the Red Bull backing off out of that corner. Definitely saw that it was not even worth it there for a moment right there, ladies and gentlemen. But let's see how this is going to work out for these guys now as we rock all the way through to the final. Okay, that's quite interesting, as we do have a Salty and Joshua having a bit of a moment right there. Let's have a look at the chest right there. Ooh, bro, Trixie. Let's have a quick squeeze. Right here. I'm not really sure. Let's have a quick squeeze. Right, ladies and gentlemen, just want to have a quick chat with the guys out here. Gents.
Yeah?
What's going on up there front? There were a lot of weird things happening there.
I couldn't even drive.
Are you guys cool for a restart, or are you going to carry on?
I'm keen for a restart.
I don't know what happened with mine, because I couldn't even change gears.
Right, cool.
It's not even neutral.
Lightman, are you okay for a restart?
Yeah, I'm 100%.
Okay, cool. Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm the one leading, so I'm the one who shouldn't be agreeing. But yeah, I'm definitely agreeing.
As I've been all season, so.
Right. Okay, cool. It's going to be a restart. Just everybody DNF.
Yeah, I'm disqualified. And it could
Retire
be-
from session, right?
Yeah, retire.
Copy.
Right, I'm gonna go back to the stream now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. It looks like we're just gonna have to just restart the session. We did have a few issues that have occurred. Right, so we're just gonna have to do a quick restart now. Salty. Oh wow, guys, sorry. Just audio controls. Just can't remember. Where is the in-game? In-game, where's the in-game? Push to talk is S. Salty, just retire. Salty, just retire. We're restarting the session. Alright, so right, ladies and gentlemen, let us have a quick one right here, as we've had a bit of a moment right here, so we'll come back to you guys just now. All right, let's go, boys. Let's start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. We did have a bit of a moment there. We just, a bit of a few server issues, but we have sorted them out and everything is looking quite flexy for now. So let's get back into the madness of awesome racing and let's get racing once again. Sorry about that. It was not meant to be that way, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to do this. Marcus ready up? Oh, he's gone to pee. Oh dear. Is Marcus in there? Right, so ladies and gentlemen, here we go, back at it again. Well, yeah, things like this happen, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not stress about a lot of things. They do happen, and we can still get things going right here. So let's get grafting. So, ladies and gentlemen, back at it again. I know we're going to do this. Wolf, I hope you're eating some lekker snacks there, bruh. Oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. Right, let's get fresh. Let's get fresh, ladies and gents. Restock. Right, so let's see how this is going to work out, ladies and gentlemen, as we now are about to start the race. We've got 20 seconds to go. Let me know in the chat who you in favor of right there, ladies and gentlemen. Who are you in favor of? Are you in favor of a certain driver that you do love? Let me know. Right, here we go. Hopefully everybody's now ready to rumble as we're now about to start the race. Who will be able to make it through? And all the races are out, and Kun just having a bit of a moment. They couldn't start in time, almost costing the pink Mercedes a bit of a moment. But now we do have the house up. Oh, a bit of a touch there for the Alpha. Oh, we have a huge mess right there on the first corner. Oh, that is definitely not cool at all. But here we go. It is now racing, ladies and gentlemen. It is racing as it is. There's nothing we can do now. We're not restarting again. But this time around, we can't really do much, as it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But we now still have our race leader right there, Mr. Ladmine, who's had a real decent start, followed by Marcus. And then we do have King Alpha having a bit of lack of pressure coming from Salty. Salty's really putting a lot of pressure on King Alpha. King Alpha now is about to have a bit of momentum today. Oh, didn't have a good exit, and it looks like now Salty's going to be able to take that position away. King Alpha trying to defend. You can't be doing that now. It just tried. Oh, goes around the inside, man. That's a real good one coming from King Alpha right there. I was about to say you can't bob and weave around, but he's done a real good job taking that inside line, making sure that he keeps the guys away from giving an attack. But now King Alpha goes out wide right now. Salty now wants to take on that position now. The Ferrari seems to be struggling on the straight line. The setup is not well suited for the strike. It looks on the straight line speeds right there. And we can see right there Salty taking the racing line. King Alpha defending as aggressively as he can. That man taking the fastest lap right there. 131.6. And Salty takes that position away from King Alpha. King Alpha gets into the slipstream. Will he be able to get into a good break? Oh, King Alpha goes for a dive and takes a high comb into the abyss. But let's see how this is going to work out right now. But we do have the pink Mercedes now right behind the Red Bull. King Alpha has gone straight out there into the abyss, and unfortunately having to push a bit there for himself. Oh, what a mysteriously beautiful race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how we're doing right now. So, and we're looking at it right here. We do have the pink Mercedes right behind. Racing Point right behind the Red Bull. It's putting a bit of pressure right there, but the race leaders are also real close to each other. But let's see how this Racing Point is going to do. Racing Point doesn't seem to get a real good exit out of that corner for the back straight. So this is looking a little bit dire for the young man right here. Mancho is doing a real good job so far and trying to keep it together. But let's see how he does does now as he goes into the double right-handers now, gets onto the curve. That's quite dangerous right there. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Getting onto those curves will spin the car off a bit there. But now we do have our race leaders up in front here. Haas versus AlphaTauri. Will the Haas be able to catch up to the AlphaTauri? Something that we're going to have to see right here, ladies and gentlemen. 6/10 right behind Landmine Marcus is. And Marcus takes the fastest lap right there. 129.1 is definitely starting to gain some speed there. 4/10 behind now, right there with Landmine. Landmine might start panicking a little bit there. He's using a lot of his DRS. There we go. DRS wide open. The first sector where we're getting that DRS now. We can see, ooh, real good braking for both drivers. Landmine goes out a little bit wide there. Still manages to keep it going. Real good speed on the exit there. So he's keeping it together, but he's lost a 10th right there. But then Marcus loses a 10th again. 2/10 right now, but just making a mistake on those high-speed left-handers right there, ladies and gentlemen. But let's see how this is going to work out for these guys right now. They are going to be battling out quite soon right now. We are seeing, a bit of a lock up there for Landmine. Marcus now just getting himself a lot closer than where he was. Is now 4/10 behind. DRS wide open. A bit of a slipstream right here. Back straight. Is he going to try and make a move? Definitely wouldn't try and make a move right there. It would be a bad decision. But let's see how this is going to work out for these two guys right here. Marcus will be getting a slipstream all the way down towards the first corner, well, the last corner of this track before the start fit. Oh, Marcus loses the rear end of the car. Oh, still manages to save it a little bit there. Hopefully he doesn't. Oh, it does have end plate damage right there. The young man was trying to get it going and he's lost. His end plate right there. Now he's going to be shooting straight to the pits. This will allow our race leader to keep pushing on. Oh, what an epic race right here, ladies and gentlemen. But we are seeing Mancho is struggling to catch up to our number second position man, Salty. Salty still now getting things right for himself. He's managed to pull away from Mancho. Mancho is seemingly struggling to catch up to that Red Bull. It's going to be quite interesting. Has Mancho's got something to pull under his sleeves? We'll have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen. Right, so as it is right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now 4 laps in. And this is looking quite interesting. Oh, no! No! Marcus loses his rear end and retires. Oof, this is quite a tough one today for Marcus. He's definitely not having it at all.
I fucking spun into...
Oof, this is looking real bad. We do have a virtual safety car right now, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see right there, we do have Kuhn, who's now moved up a bit. And now we do have Trixie right there with the hard compound tire. He'll be able to go all the way to the end of the race with those tires so far. So he's going to be doing a real good job if he keeps it all together. As you can see right there, ladies and gentlemen, still virtual safety car. This is allowing... Oh, what's going on? Well, looks like Trixie and Marcus are not having this at all. Still not having a great session today for these gentlemen right here, ladies and gents. It is quite upsetting. But you know what? Things happen, ladies and gentlemen. This is racing. You can't really take so many things emotionally right here. We do know that people do put in a lot of time and effort behind this, but things are rough, and hopefully things will change around and work out well for these guys right here. So, right, getting back into the racing. Virtual safety car is now gone. We still now have our race leader, Landmine, just doing his things out there. And King Alpha getting a 3-second penalty. You know what? Right, so we'll have to wait and see how this is going to turn out. Now, we do know that Landmine is quite a bit of a force to be reckoned with, it looks so far, as now we've lost one of our competitors to him up there. But let's see how this is going to work out now for these guys. as we now about to get into a bit of a moment where things get a little bit on the fancy dry side for now. So let's see. Right, so let's wait and see how this is going to work out for everybody now, as we've now only lost 2 drivers, one of our fastest drivers, well, 2 of our fastest drivers that are out there on the track, and they currently have DNF. But let's see how this is going to work out, as things are getting a little bit quite hard for most of these guys right here. So how are we going to do this? We're going to have to wait and find out. Right, so some drivers picking up a few penalties out there, just like Daily Tots. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes. Now, we do have Mancho, who's trying to kind of find some pace there to try catch up to Salty. Salty's managing his pace quite well, keeping it nice and steady out there. He's going to, well, if something happens right now, it'll cause a safety car, but it will be rough. It'll be rough, because now our race leader will be able to benefit from that safety car. Most probably go out for a set of hard compound tires for a bit there. But this is going to be quite interesting now. We do have Mancho right here, who's still losing a lot of pace to Salty. Salty just managing it all the time quite nicely, just gaining a few tenths there and there as time moves on. Alright, so let's see how this is going to work out right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we do have, right here, as we look at the field, we do have Joshua out here. He's been keeping it quite chilled as usual, nice and steady coming from the young man. He did have a bit of a rough start to the quali session, and then we do have Kuhn right here and the Reynolds. Seems like he's got a bit of damage there, and he's still moving on with that damage so far. But let's see how this is going to work out for these guys. But let's see. We have 6 drivers left, and this is going to be quite interesting all the way towards the end. Will we get a safety car that might suffice to help out other drivers out there who have just been a little bit disadvantaged, to say, on the beginning few starting laps? But let's wait and see how this is going to go. And definitely we are having landmine overlapping Kewen right there in the Reynolds. Kewen now will benefit from having a bit of DRS right here, if he can get himself into position to get it. Ooh, just manages to get it. Ooh, that's going to be quite rough right there. Alright, so let's see how this is going to work out for these guys right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is quite a rough one today for some drivers, but I was seeing Kewen is struggling a little bit there with the car. Why doesn't he pit? I don't know. Makes no sense. Mace probably is waiting to get that quick safety car, maybe. Could happen. It could happen, ladies and gentlemen. But let's see how this goes out for this young man right here so far. Right, we are 8 laps in, and we have pretty much almost 20 more laps to go. Landmine leading the race currently, followed by Salty. Landmine still not pulling away, a bit of a moth there. Landmine not pulling away from Salty. Salty still managing their pace quite well. Mancho also still managing the pace nicely there. And then we do have King Alpha, who's seemingly in and out of things right there for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. But then in 5th place position, we do have Joshua, who is just taking it nice and steadily for himself. It's quite interesting there. I thought for a moment the Red Bull has lost a little bit of its swing right there. And then we do have Kewen in 6th place position right there. Steady, he does it as always. Steady, he does it. Right, so let's see how this is working out for some of these drivers right here. So far, the field is pretty much gapped up. A bit of a lockup there happening for the young man in the Red Bull. Salty still trying to put it together right there, trying to keep up to the guy up in front. And we can see he's gained up a few tenths. He was 3 tenths behind. He's now managed to gain a few tenths. It looks like our race leader might be making a few mistakes. He's really pushing those soft compound tires really far there. Most probably he's trying to maybe get himself into a position where he can, let's say, just go into those mediums and push all the way to the end. Because if he does 12 laps on these softs, he'll be able to go all the way to the end of the mediums. So I have a feeling he's most probably doing that. Because you can see he's definitely losing a lot of time as each lap comes by. Salty still managing to catch up to him a few tenths on most corners and a few hundredths of seconds on some of the corners. So this is looking real rough for Ladmine. Is he most probably having issues with his car? We'll just have to wait and find out. It's coming from this young man right here. All right, there we go. It goes straight into the pit. Definitely was a interestingly good move to go for, as he now switches over for the mediums. He was definitely losing a lot of time. Those mediums do not look new. Okay, they are new. That did not look so great. Definitely did not look so great. But let's see how this is going to work out for these guys. Are we going to be getting any safety cars so far? And now we got Mancha now, who's just managed to go past Ladmine. As Ladmine comes out of the pits, Mancha's still yet to pit. Salt is still yet to pit. And King Off also still yet to pit. Well, he has pitted and he's still, most probably, actually no, he's still yet to pit also. So this is going to be quite an interesting one right here. And then we do have Joshua also still yet to pit. And Quen just also just went into the pits just now. So he's done a bit of a bold move there. Well, he did start on the mediums and he can't go softs. So he's going to decide that he's going to go for a set of hard compound tires, go all the way to the end, which should be fairly okay for him. He'll be okay with those hard compound tires, looking real great so far. All right, so let's see how this young man handles the hard compound tires. Yes, they're still hard and cold. Will he be able to keep it together? Will he keep it on the racing line? Let's have a look and see as we get on board with him. Ooh, real nice braking there towards that fourth corner. Just really getting a real good entry into it right there. He's not the fastest driver, so don't expect any huge magic from him. But he is definitely keeping it together right here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's wait and see how this is going to work out as the guys move up the fields out there, and we'll see. Maybe Ladmine might start firing up a bit there, because those softs did lose him a lot of time, and if Salty manages it quite well, he might actually manage to take on Ladmine somewhere towards the end. Oh boy, this is quite interesting right here. So Quen is actually managing to keep things together in his car. Well done to the young man. He is a starting driver. He's out there. You know, he's just started in the game. Still new to the game, so you can't really expect big things. But he's doing a real great job out there. But yeah, let's see how Salty is still managing things properly out here as things go. So far, he's been through a lot of things with these medium compound tires, and he's done 11 laps. So the medium compound tires should start falling off badly on the 15th lap, also depending on how well he manages the tire wear on the car. So with that lockup happening there on the last corner, it looks like he might have to go for a bit of an earlier pits than what he wanted. So he might actually go pits in most probably lap 17 or 16. But let's wait and see. He might take it all the way up to 18 because these tires can go all the way up to 18, which will give him a real good stint, just really put it in such a way. All right, so let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. As we now know, these cars are doing a real great job so far. Oh, Joshua gets a 3-second penalty. Most probably just really exceeding the track limits multiple times. And it's definitely something that we do not want to see. So far, Salty's managing this quite well, but now we do have a battle coming up right here between Mancho and Ladmine. Ladmine now has caught up to Mancho. Mancho's done 12 laps on those medium compound tires. Will we get a bit of resistance coming from Mancho right here? He is the only driver in his team, so he doesn't have to defend really hard to save any other driver. So let's wait and see how this goes now. Mancho now trying to avoid Labmine from getting his slipstream right here. Mancho's doing a real great job here, ladies and gentlemen. But now Mancho going out a little bit wide there. Labmine keeping it nice and cool. It's not pushing the car too hard there. Oh, Mancho almost losing the rear end of his car now. Labmine just managing to take that inside line and take the position away. But now Mancho will be getting that nice lacquered slipstream down the back, second back straight towards the second last corner. So this is looking real great so far. Oh, Ladman, a huge lockup coming from the young man right there. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chats right there, who is your favorite driver out of them all? Just let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Just let me know. This should be quite an interesting one right there. Right, so we can see now Ladmine is starting to catch up quite nicely to Salty. I don't know. Salty having a bit of a few issues, most probably cupping up or creeping up to him. We'll have to wait and see. We got yellow. Oh, okay, well, might have had a bit of a Joshua or the Red Bull taking a bit of a dive somewhere in that third sector somewhere. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Landmine is doing a great job to try and catch up to Salty. Now, Salty is in the pit, and he's actually coming out of a set of softs. So Salty should be able to bring up the real good attack right here. He's only a few seconds away from Landmine. He's made up good progress of those mediums, so he should be able to go all the way to the end of those soft compound tires, but they're going to be real bad sore when they are now 12 laps old. So let's see how this is going to work out for Salty. Is he going to be able to catch up to Ladmine? Ladmine's just taking nice and steadily going through his medium compound tires out there. Seeing a lot of drivers taking a bit of a pit there. King Alpha deciding not to go for the mediums. He's now decided, hey, you know what? Well, he did have the mediums though initially, so he could have went for the softs. Could have been a great idea. The softs will die off towards the end, but it'll give him a bit of a fighting chance towards the end of the race. But you know what, it is going to get a little bit tricky. Oh, a purple in the middle sector there coming from Salty. Some real good stuff coming from the young men out there. Some real good racing coming out of these guys. You can see now Salty is catching up to Ladmine. So that's going to be quite tricky for the young man. Ooh, gets a purple in the first sector. So Salty is definitely on a bit of heat. He wants to make sure that if he can make a move right now to Ladmine, he'll be able to keep it together and just defend all the way to the end of those soft compound tires without having to think about catching up to Ladmine towards the end. So he's doing a real good job so far at making sure that he can get himself real close to Ladmine. Purple again in the second sector. We will be seeing a real fast time coming from Salty. Salty is on fire, catching up to Ladmine so quickly. Wow, he's a special kid right here. We have this Red Bull moving up quite well to its sister team, the Alpha Tari. Salty giving us a 128.3. Whoa. Blistering time. Blistering heck of a time. But now Landmine could play real good mind games on this one. His medium compound tires will last a whole lot longer than Salty. Salty is going to have an issue when it comes to the last few laps, where those soft compound tires will be definitely dying real hard. So hopefully things will work out well for him. As we can see right here, in the next coming few laps, we are about to see a race, a battle come up between Salty and Ladmine. So this is going to be quite interesting right here. Similarly spec'd cars about to battle. Who do you think is going to win? It's going to be quite interesting. Super, super interesting right here, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt. Oof, now almost 2.5 seconds away from Ladmine. Salty is on a move of note, managing things so well so far. On that corner alone, he got 0.3 of a second. That is epic. That is epic coming from this young man. We can see the kind of speed that we're getting right here, ladies and gentlemen. He's nailing those corners quite well. And let's have a look and see what's going on with Ladmine right here. Ladmine has been using his ERS as much as he can, and also Salty. So both drivers are pushing themselves to the very edge. And it seems like Salty is just really prevailing this whole entire case. He's managing to get himself all the way up closer and closer to Ladmine. Ladmine trying his best with those medium compound tires to take them all the way till the end. Oh, this is getting real rough right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we're now going to get on board with the Rebel of Salty. Salty now getting himself real close right here. 1.7 seconds away from a Ladmine. Now, we do have Joshua getting a 3-second penalty once again for multiple track limits warnings. On the straight line, it looks like Ladmine's car is on fire. That setup is really working well for him on straight lines. So this is going to be quite interesting right here, as it looks, if Ladmine can get that straight line speed right and defend really hard through the slow corners, he should be able to stay up front. As we're now approaching our back marker, Qin right there. Qin keeping it nice and steady so far. And I see 0.2 that already drops between Salty and Ladmine. Now we're at 1.5 seconds Now, let's see how this is going to work out for these guys. Is this going to be a beautiful race that we're going to see, or things are going to get a little bit spicy to really put it in a way? Oh, a lot of lockup happening for Salty right there. Salty has pushed those tires really hard right now. He's 3 laps in, trying to keep it together. And you can see right there, Qn just going out. And there we go. Straight through. The love of me. I love that the fact that you can actually go through another driver, but also at the same time, it doesn't teach our kids how to move out of the way for blue flags. But let's see how this is going to work out well for these guys now. You can see Salty's trying to use as much of that slipstream as possible right there. Leadmine now also just trying to keep away from Salty. Leadmine struggling. Salty bringing in the real hot stuff right here. Will he be getting a bit of a battle coming through now as we now headed towards 9 more laps to go of this Grand Prix? Leadmine is on a mission right here. He is on a mission. Okay, he is definitely trying to see what he can do to defend against Salty. Salty is on fire. He's just bringing up the guns and the heat right here. This young man is definitely not in the mood for anything else but to try and take on Leadmine right there. Leadmine is on the slower set of tires, which is the mediums. Salty on the softs, which are more stickier, giving him better grips throughout the corners right there. But it looks like Leadmine's still struggling to get it together right there. Oh boy, this is real rough. Real rough right there. Oh, Christian right there. Yes, let's go, King Alpha. Looking at the chats right there. He's keeping it together, definitely. He's definitely keeping it together. Oh, no, we don't want it too loud, man. We don't want that game audio to be too loud, man. Just check your phone before you wreck yourself there. All right, so we did take up the game audio a little bit there. Oh, no. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like I forgot about the button to switch on the game audio. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Just during the restart where I switched off the game audio just to try to sort out everything else. But here we go, another battle between the two drivers that we've been looking out towards right now. As we headed into the 4th corner, we are seeing Salty now trying to see if he can make a move right here. King Alpha is about to defend, staying on the racing line. Salty keeping it together. King Alpha running a little bit wide there. Will Salty go around the outside there, side by side. They're going into the corner. King Alpha keeping that inside line and now getting out of there. It looks like it's working well for King Alpha now. Under the braking, this is where Salty can really benefit from those soft compound tires. Salty keeps it nice and safe. He's not going to go for a dive right there. Now some DRS is going to go on now. We're going to have a bit of a switcheroo right here. Will King Alpha, will Leadmine be able to keep it together? Oh, no! Inside line taken by Salty right there now. Oh, Leadmine is going to have to fight back for this one right there, without a doubt. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the battle that we've been waiting for happening as the other drivers are keeping it nice and steady, avoiding any more incidents right there. Now, we are seeing Leadmine switching off a little bit on his ERS, it looks, to try preserve and take. Oh, whoa, that looked a little bit shake and bakey for Salty right there. Now, Salty pulling away 5/10 out of that corner. That is going to be quite an epic one right there now, as we've seen Salty still not managing to pull away from Leadmine. Leadmine keeping it together now. We'll see going through. Will we be having a bit of a battle coming up once again? Leadmine still getting the DRS so far. If Leadmine can keep this together, Salty is going to lose a bit of grip now, because those soft compound tires don't last so long. They don't last so long. A few more laps for Leadmine, and the soft compound tires will be taking a bit of a dive right there. It's Christian. Oh, dude, it is quite interesting how you done that, but hey. Alright, so let's see how this is going to work out so far for these guys right here. So far, the field is looking quite decently spread out together, but then we do have our race leaders battling it out. The DRS is helping Leadmine keep in touch with Salty. If Salty can pull another 5/10 again on that last two corners through this double right-hander and the last corner. He's gonna be making sure that it keeps Landmine at bay. This is gonna look real rough right here now. We do have the slipstream going down all the way down the hill now. And then we can see now, oh, Landmine keeping it together. Oh, Joshua getting a 3-second penalty right there for multiple track limits. What? What's going on? Why Salty? Why Salty pitting? Why Salty pitting, guys? Why is Salty pitting? Salty is pitted for another set of softs. What is he thinking? What is this guy thinking? Does he think that he can make a comeback of those softs? I mean, 20 seconds. Pretty much 22 seconds, really, to try and catch up to the race leader. He's going to bring up some magic. This is something that we have never seen before. He's going to bring up some sort of magic here. Wow, what a battle right here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we cruise through the whole entire field, this has been one interesting race right here, without a doubt. Wow. Interesting. King Alpha getting a 3-second penalty once again. Let's look at the penalty count here. King Alpha raking up the Jelly Tots with Joshua. They're competing. Well, considering that they're in the same team, they're competing to see who's going to get the most Jelly Tots out of each other. Well, you know what? Hopefully they do not DNF, but Ferrari is doing quite well so far. Just keeping it nice and steady, keeping things all together. Right here. So let's see how this is going to work out for him. But we also have Qan now. He's taking it nice and steady. He's keeping it together. So, yep. Salty is on a relentless move right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is interesting. This is really interesting now. There's 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Will Salty be able to catch up to Landmine? Is Landmine going to decide, hey, hang on for dear life with the medium compound tires? Oh, I have the... Will he decide that he's going to hang on for dear life with the medium compound tires? I agree with you, real Dexy there. He's definitely covering a lot of time. So, is it enough? Do we have enough laps for Salty to make it up to the top? We'll have to wait and see. Mancho deciding to go for a set of soft compound tires. So Mosolu Mancho has decided that he wants to go for the fastest lap. So currently, as far as I know, the fastest lap is a 128.1. Yeah, look, this is Let's Fly. It's a Let's Fly opportunity right here. So I'm just reading the chat right here coming from Twitch. Salty already made up 2 seconds on the softs. Okay, that's a few moments ago. And then Real Dexy is saying his previous softs were 7 lap old. Yeah, good time to pit. Those mediums from Landmine won't be maybe as fast as you would like. It will be very close. Definitely it will be very close. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, this is going to be rough. Look, it's already 16 seconds away. So, I don't know. This is going to be quite an interesting one right there. Because right now, at 13 laps of those mediums, they are definitely going to start falling off. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be quite interesting. So let's stay on board with Salty right here as he's gaining the crucial time. Well, I think he's gonna make it if he can get another 5 seconds on this coming lap, and the next lap he's definitely gonna be right there. So this is the very much crucial moments in racing, and you know, making the decision to pit. It's going to be quite interesting. This is something, honestly, I've never seen somebody do this on the normal game. I've never seen somebody do this in the game. So, let's see how this goes. I've never seen anyone on this game tried the struts before in my life. So, will it work? Let's have a look. We'll have to wait and see. 14 seconds to go between him and Ladmine. Oops. Now, let's have a look at Ladmine's car. Let's have a look at how he's driving so far. He's keeping the racing line quite nice, but he's not running wide, so he is not pushing hard. He's keeping, he's keeping those tires in a nice, decent condition to really put it in a way. He's really taking care of them, but he's losing crucial time by doing so. You can see his lap times are not fast at all so far. I mean, let's wait and see. Oh, Wancho taking the fastest time right there, 1:27.9. Oh, he's getting that extra point. Now, Salty can still do that same time. I've seen Salty somewhere close to it. But now, let's see how this is going to work out for us. Let's see how this is going to work out, because this is going to be quite a fantastic race all the way towards the end, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to see Ladmine versus Salty again? 3 more laps. That's all he's got. 3 more laps to make this work. 11 seconds away. This is going to be real close right here. You can see right here, Ladmine is struggling. Alright, so Real Dexy says Ladmine will do it on the last lap on the, well, that's on the Twitch chat. Oh, King Alpha has left the building. It looks like he's disconnected. That does not look great for him. As he'll lose crucial time to his teammates. Hopefully he'll be able to keep that time right there. But yeah, this is going to be quite an interesting race right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back on board with Salty. Salty still pushing as hard as he can, avoiding making any sort of mistakes so far. Salty is on a charge right there, ladies and gentlemen. We see Joshua going for a set of soft compound tires. Joshua also trying to see if he can make the fastest lap. That's another thing right there. So let's see how this is working out so far for these guys right here. Salty 10 seconds away now. 2 more laps to go. Salty needs to make up at least another 5 seconds on this lap. He needs another 5 seconds on this lap. And it's looking real rough. It's looking real rough right there for Ladmine. Salty is definitely making up some real good time. I don't know, guys, surprise me. Surprise me, yeah, they said. Surprise me. What in the world is this? I've never seen this. Definitely never seen this. Is he gonna be able to make it? We'll have to see. We'll have to see right there. Right now, Salty got out of the last corner. Ladmine was midway through the start finish. So he's definitely catching up. Definitely catching up right there. Ladmine might have gained a bit of speed there, just having a bit of slipstream from I think it would be from King Alpha. It was from King Alpha. So this is looking real great so far. This is going to be quite interesting. Oh boy. King Alpha is joining back again. He's now going to try keep things going. Now we are seeing Ladmine is pushing. Alright, so a Real Dexy here from Twitch saying last lap heroics from Salty, I predict. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. This is nerve-wracking, right? This is nerve-wracking now. I don't know, how is he going to do this? How is he going to get this right? He is really pushing right now. He's getting that slipstream from King Alpha, so that's definitely going to help him out. Oh no, so we do have... so Salty's going to get that slipstream right now, ladies and gentlemen. Now this should help him out a bit as he's now getting closer and closer. Oh boy, real late braking right there now. King Alpha just losing a little bit. We do have ghosting right there for the back markers, so the back markers don't become a bit of an issue for our races right here. 5 seconds to go. The very last lap. Will Salty be able to catch up to Landmine? Landmine trying to bring the car back home. He's on the 17th lap with those medium compound tires. Oh no. This is going to be a real rough one. This is going to be a rough one. 4 seconds. Oh my god. The times are tumbling. 4.3 seconds. The last few corners. Back straight happening right here for the young man now. We are seeing Salty pushing really hard. This is an epic finish right here. Will Salty be able to make a move? Oh boy. Oh, Landmine loses the car there. Oh, after the back straight corner. No! Oh my word. Landmine losing that position. He could have hung for it. So dear life, ladies and gentlemen. That's a real... Oh! He's got a puncture. He's actually got a puncture. He's actually got a puncture. Salty wins the race. Landmine's got a puncture. Oh, dramatic finish here. He's got a puncture. Oh, such enormous amount of drama. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word. Oh, a puncture just had to cause the issue right here. Oh, we could have had an epic finish. It was epic. What in the world? Right there. Salty taking that pole position. Unfortunately, Landmine losing the rear end of the car after getting that puncture. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen. What an insane finish. Moncho getting driver of the day right there. Wow, what a race. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. What a race and a half. Oh no. Oh my word. Moncho takes the fastest lap, so deservingly gets that extra point. King Alpha taking 4th position, followed by his teammate Joshua in that Ferrari taking 5th position, Q in 6th position, and then Trixie and Marcus DNFing from the race. But just see, guys, yeah, what an insane finish. Sheesh, guys, sheesh. Whoa, wow, what a finish, guys. What a finish. I must say, wow, guys, guys, what a finish. Let's make a quick interview right here. A quick interview, guys. Wow. What a race. What a race. What a race. What a race. Indeed. Epic racing, guys. I told you guys. This is going to be epic. This is just... I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown. I've never seen this. I've never seen this. What a mind blowing finish. Yo. Wow. What a race. What a race. What a race right there. And now, let's just grab Salty quickly. Yo, what a race. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Let us grab Salty quite quickly. Oh no. Hello, Salty.
Hello.
Dude, you're showing us flames here, bro.
Yeah, I didn't expect to win, to be honest.
Sheesh, man. Yo, bro. Yeah, you got some magic going on there. I'm still like surprised and shocked. Wow, what a race.
Yeah,
How you feeling?
I wouldn't have won though if Lad didn't get the puncture.
Yeah, like it was gonna be really close. Like you'll never know.
Yeah.
It was gonna be really close. But how do you feel? Like that last minute changeover to the softs, did you think you'd actually catch up to him, or what was?
During the laps, I didn't think so. But before, I was hopeful.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
because
I
the idea was gonna work.
Yeah,
The idea was definitely gonna work. You were getting there.
I was just hoping for a miracle, and it happened.
Definitely somebody out there is looking down on you, huh?
Yeah.
I think you might want to go for the lottery.
Yeah, maybe, or I've just used up my all my luck.
No, but dude, well done, bro. Well done.
Yeah,
Well done on that finish, bro. What an epic one.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, it was a good one. But yeah, well done, and thanks for the epic racing, bro, man. Good one.
yeah, thank you, no problem.
Right, see you in the general chat just now.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just close off the interviews from there on. So yeah, what an epic race. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. We usually interview the top 3 drivers, but the top 2 drivers, I can't see them in the Discord right now, so we can't really grab them. But yeah, what an epic race, and thank you for the awesome support in the chat and viewing this live stream. It does, we really do appreciate it, and please do subscribe and like, share, keep the support going, because we love it, the awesome action that you always get. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful evening today, and this will be Rego signing out. Wow, thank you for joining us on this stream, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening as we rock it out here. Right, so let's see how things go the next time we race next week Saturday. Right, it's going to be one epic race, I'm telling you. Chinese Grand Prix. Yep, epic racing. Hopefully no rain. We all know it always rains there, but hopefully no rain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rogo here signing out, and I hope you have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you guys next week Saturday. Same time, same place, 7 o'clock South African time. Don't lose out on the awesome action. And that's will be it from us from Acoria eSport Gaming League. Goodbye.